Good afternoon. This is a special meeting, joint board meeting from Board of Retirement and the Board of Investments.
Okay, thank you, Chair Robbins. This meeting is being conducted as a virtual and in-person meeting, so I will do a roll call of the trustees to confirm attendance. Ms. Ginsburg, Ms. Proft?
Here.
Ms. Langton? Here. Mr. Green?
Present.
Okay, from the Board of Retirement, Mr. Razzo?
Present.
Ms. Fessler?
Here.
Mr. Oakham?
Here.
Mr. Kehoe?
Present.
Mr. Moore?
Here.
Mr. Harris?
Here.
Mr. Robbins?
Here.
Okay, and from the Board of Investment, Ms. Mee?
Here.
Mr. Jones?
Present.
Ms. Martin?
Present.
Okay, and Mr. Rue, Ms. Martinez, and Mr. Gatto will not be present today. Staff participating in the meeting include the following: Chief Counsel Stephen Rice, Carly Natoya, Director of Human Resources, and we have Allison Callahan from the Nosman Group, or Nosman LLC. Trustees, please use the Zoom chat option to be placed in the queue. At this time, we ask all meeting participants to mute their mic until they're ready to speak. And now we may proceed with the agenda.
Item 2 is Pledge of Allegiance. I'll leave everybody on the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 4A, approval of the minutes of the meeting of June 11th.
So moved from the Board of Retirement.
Okay, so Ms. Prof for the BOR starting.
Approved. Yes.
Okay, Mr. Razzo,
Aye.
Ms. Langton,
Aye.
Ms. Fessler,
Aye.
Mr. Oakham,
Aye.
Mr. Green,
Aye.
Mr. Robbins,
Aye.
and Mr. Moore.
Abstain, I wasn't there.
Okay, thank you. The motion passes unanimously with one abstention. The next one, the Board of Investment, Ms. Langton made the motion. Mr. Jones seconded. Ms. Proft?
Aye.
Ms. Mee?
Aye.
Ms. Langton?
Aye.
Mr. Green?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Okay, and the motion passes unanimously.
Item 5
Oh, I'm
is
sorry, Ms. Martin.
Here.
Sorry. You're at the end, sorry.
She's so nice, Carly.
Item 5 is public comment. Do we have anyone? No
None.
comments from the public. Item 6 is executive session, public employment appointment.
Okay, so we're gonna exit the room, turn everything off for now, and then we're gonna come back in for non-consent.
Recording stopped.
And can you make Mr. Kehoe host, Mr. Kehoe, because I can't be host.
And just for procedures, if there's a roll call vote, I'll run the roll call vote as the Secretary of the Board of Retirement for both boards. Back in open session.
Hmm?
We're back in open.
Yeah. Well, I'm just waiting for him to.
He just has to click record.
We are back in open session. A joint meeting of the Board of Retirement and the Board of Investments, and I want to report out in closed session that both boards unanimously voted to appoint Louis Lugo, the acting chief executive officer, effective March 17th of this year. So the item before the board now is to set compensation. So I will.
Chair Robbins, can I just add to the statement you made that the appointment is effective March 17th and will terminate upon Mr. Santos Criman's return from his current leave of absence.
Does that need to be in there, Steve?
The motion is self-executing, so that's understood.
What do you mean the motion is self-executing?
He's appointing acting CEO.
But acting in while Santos is on leave of absence?
Yes.
So I would like
Mr.
to
Cahill.
make a motion. I don't think we need a full presentation. We know that we have to discuss benefits. I'm going to go with the staff recommendation as stated to place his compensation at $450,000 with benefits to remain unchanged.
Second.
And that's for the Board of Retirement.
Sure. If I may interrupt, I do have to read a statement before the board takes final action.
Okay.
Is that okay?
And pardon me if there's an intention, I think the retroactivity should be explicit. If that's the intention.
So it's as written, but yes, that is explicit that it is going to the date of March 17th. Effective date of March 17th.
Okay. Prior to taking final action, the legislative body shall orally report a summary of a recommendation for final action on the salaries, salary schedules, or compensation paid in the form of fringe benefits for a local agency executive as defined in subdivision D of section 3511.1 during an open meeting in which the final action is to be taken. This paragraph shall not affect the public's right under the California Public Records Act, Chapter 3.5, to inspect or copy records created or received in the process of developing the recommendation. Therefore, I will explicitly state that the recommendation to be voted on is a salary of $450,000. This represents a $126,766 increase or 39% increase for an acting CEO appointment. Acting CEO, sorry, compensation.
And then we need a BOI.
So I'll second BOI's or Aline's.
Oh, I'll make a
Support.
motion for BOI.
I do
Okay,
have
and
a
then I'll second
question.
hers.
I have raised my hand and waiting.
Mr. Meany has a question.
Ms. May?
Thank you. So question, first of all, how much did Mr. Lugo make from March to August? I know his current salary plus 11%. How much is that? Approximately is fine.
How much money is he making?
Mhm.
March to August, he has been paying 11% on top of his current salary. So I want to know how much he has been paying from March to August. Is important because now we are approving him to be active CEO from March. So we're back calculating, so we should add in the delta. I'm assuming that's what we're planning to do. From March to August,
Yeah.
we're gonna pay the delta of what he
Yes.
has been paying in the base salary and 11%. Is that right?
So what will happen operationally is that the 11% will be removed in the system, and then the current salary will be entered into the system. So it will be one massive correction.
So the 11% from March to August has been paid,
Yes.
right? So what we need to make up the portion of delta is between the 450 to that. That's why I want to know what's his current salary of the 11%. Basically, I'm asking what has him been paying in the past months from March to August, so that I know the delta.
Right. So I can do a little bit of quick math. I don't happen to have his monthly here. I've dealt in kind of yearly. So if you want the what he got per month salary plus bonus of 11%, and then the difference of that to the 450, I'd have to do a little bit of calculation.
Which is fine. I just want to make sure once you go back, you do the right. So because you say it's going to be a massive change, a massive change cannot take back the money they already paid, the 11%. So I'm thinking the right way to do it is pay the delta from 11%. So that's what I'm trying to get to.
No, it won't be paid the delta. It will be put in as the action as the acting compensation as of the date 3/17.
Probably $60,000.
So it represents 39% minus 11% of his salary per month. I'd have to still do some definite calculation to get you an actual number.
Okay, let's try. I just want to make sure, we do it right. The
Yes,
numbers right.
processing wise, the bonus will be removed as of 3/17. The 11% bonus will be removed in the system. And then the acting bonus will be implemented into the system as of 3/17.
So that's the part I don't understand. When they remove in the system, but in the reality, already paid, the 11% has already been paid, right?
Yes.
So it cannot be removed. So the way to do it is to calculate the difference.
But isn't it, Carly, and let me interrupt for a second. When you submit both of those things to the auditor controller, the auditor controller will then recognize that he has been overpaid, if you will, the 11% since March. And they will deduct the amount of that overpayment from what the new amount of the, as a result of today's action. So he will only receive the delta, but the way it is processed mechanically is what Carly is describing. But the impact of that by the time all the machinations are done is that he would receive the delta between the 450 and the 11% that he's already been paid. Is that correct?
Yes.
Then the problems adjust. Thank you. And one more question about the 450. How did we come up with 450? What's the reference? What's the benchmark? How do we compare with industry, similar organization, similar size, like 450 people?
So it is the same process that Human Resources uses for benchmarking. So we take into consideration the level of the position. So what a CEO might make. We use national and local data. So across the US and in the Los Angeles area. We also benchmark with other 37 acts and with other pension systems, and we come up with a number, and that represents our recommendation.
I don't see the information being attached to the memo. I would love to see a copy, if you can send me a copy, how that come up for the reference.
Yeah, so that information, the vast majority of it is protected by a non-disclosure agreement that we have to sign in order to access some of these systems. So that's why it's not provided and has not been provided usually when we do compensation recommendations for a while.
I would have appreciate, some kind of description in this memo explaining how we come up with 450. Because when I see the memo, I don't see any reference. It's like is the number come up from random? I don't know, right? So that's where I'm coming from. I would appreciate that piece of information so that I make better judgment as a trustee on the board approving this.
Sure. Yes, I do understand that when we say benchmarking, it's not completely clear who we use as our benchmarks. Yeah.
Bobby, you have your hand still up?
I do. How much is LACERA paying to Mr. Kryman?
It's in the memo too. We approved that recently.
His current yearly salary is $593,659.
Oh, I see. It is in here. Okay. And was that taken into consideration as part of your benchmarking?
It was not. So Mr. Kryman's recent salary has been adjusted based on his performance. And most recently, the board adjusted his salary further in recognition of performance and tenure. So Mr. Kryman's salary is a reflected of reflects performance, whereas we don't have that information for all of the other benchmarks. We did not include it.
So the benchmarks then are not necessarily what people are being paid, but what the entry-level salary is, or what the advertised salary was when positions were vacant or something?
So both. So we won't use ourselves to benchmark ourselves. So we did not include Mr. Kryman's salary. So where we have direct information from other, let's say 37 acts about what their executives are making currently, that does reflect whatever their boards feel is their compensation. And we balance that with other data. So for entry, or entry, advertised averages that are provided by the salary. I don't want to say salary job boards.
A
What do
salary
they call it?
ranking, something like that.
Right. So the
Yeah.
I'm having a loss of
LinkedIn's?
words. No, not LinkedIn. So these are paid salary. Oh goodness.
Advertising.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, they're the companies that comprise and
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Glassdoor.
no, not Glassdoor type things. So one of the geez. Yeah, they're comparables, but they're specific companies that specialize in gathering and compiling salary information. And I'm just
Like
at
a
a
salary
loss of
study
words.
kind of thing?
Yes. So we have ones that are specific. So like the one from CBiz focuses on retirement systems across the nation. And like something like ERI is just information based on location. We can specify by location. We can specify by industry. We can specify by type of job. So just those types of companies. And I'm just really at a loss of words. I apologize.
That's okay. I think I understand.
Yeah.
And it's a good point that we shouldn't benchmark against ourselves, but
Yeah.
since we're doing this on a kind of temporary basis, we do have something to react to here. And so I appreciate you having included that information in the memo. I'm sorry I failed to note that earlier.
Yeah, that's all.
Any other questions? Comments?
Okay, so for the Board of Retirement, Mr. Kehoe made the motion, Ms. Langton seconded, Ms. Proft,
Aye.
Mr. Razzo,
Aye.
Ms. Langton. Aye. Ms. Fessler,
Aye.
Mr. Oakham,
Aye.
Mr. Green,
Aye.
Mr. Robbins.
Aye.
Mr. Moore.
Aye.
Okay, the motion passes unanimously. And for the Board of Investment, Ms. Langton made the motion, Mr. Jones seconded, Ms. Proft,
Aye.
Ms. Me,
Aye.
Ms. Langton,
Aye.
Mr. Green,
Aye.
Mr. Jones.
Aye.
And Ms. Martin.
Aye.
Okay, the motion passes unanimously.
Thank you very much.
There's no items for future agenda items, no items for review, and then good of the order.
That concludes our business. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We are adjourned.
1:18.